Record high gas prices. 47 million people are expected to hit the road for the upcoming 4th of July weekend. AAA says that's an increase of 3% over last year. As for those high gas prices, they're down just a little bit to $5.05 a gallon on average. Right now, 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, even those earning six figures, as inflation continues to impact the way we live. Financial experts say the way to get away from that is discipline when it comes to money. So experts say making a budget is the first big step. Looking at how much money you bring in weekly or monthly, and then making sure you can afford outside of those basic life utilities. Then it's best to track your spending by saving receipts or keeping track of bank statements so you can see where you can cut costs, such as payroll deductions you might not need. However, they say the big key here will be being disciplined enough to actually manage your money if you want to see improvements.
But take time, 30 minutes each week, look at everything, manage it as if you were the chief financial officer of your wealth. And be cold-hearted. Be a business person with your own wealth. What can I cut? How can I take care of myself? All of these different things. Track your spending, budget, all of those things.
Experts also add that if you get a tax refund, you might be able to change your tax withholdings and get more money each month. However, just remember you'll get a smaller refund at the next tax season. We have more ways that you can save and balance your budget online. Check us out at WTHR.com. Well, here's some great news for you. Starting tomorrow, Tenderloin Tuesdays returns for its 13th year. That means you can sink your teeth into Indiana's signature sandwich every Tuesday, starting tomorrow all the way through July 26th at 30 restaurants across Hamilton County. You can also sign up for the Tenderloin Tuesday Passport to get exclusive discounts, and if you check in to 4 or more restaurants taking part with the Passport, you can get a commemorative t-shirt. And check this out, the Marion County Fair is already in full swing. I cannot believe we're in fair season already. Families have been taking advantage of the nice weather we've had recently. The fair runs through July 3rd at the Marion County Fairgrounds, which is on the southeast side near Troy Avenue and Fisher Road. You can see the rides there, people enjoying the Ferris wheel and all the other rides on the Midway, as well as lots of great food and plenty of fun. Tickets are $5. Kids under 5 get in for free.
Our credit score determines how much it costs to borrow money. Head on What's the Deal, what some people are doing to get a boost.
And your Send the Love donations at work. We're going to show you how the money you gave helped provide a life-changing gift for one little boy. Lindsay?
And if you're headed out to that Marion County Fair today, grab the sunglasses and the sunscreen. You're going to need it for the rest of this afternoon as we rebound into the upper 70s with lots of sun and low humidity. But things are going to change as we heat up each and every day this week. I'm going to break down that warming trend in the forecast.
You're watching 13 News.
Maybe you've heard of this by now, getting your rent payments to count toward your credit score. It's a service that companies offer that may just give your score a boost. Allison Gormley has What's the Deal?
Credit is a lesson often learned as you go.
Credit was never really talked about when I was in school, and then you become an adult and you start trying to buy things and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do?
Summer Hudson said when it was time to buy a home, her credit score wasn't bad, but a boost would bump her into a better borrowing category.
Of course, the better your score is, the better your rates are.
So she turned to the internet to figure out if she could get her rent to count toward her credit.
Why are we not getting credit for renting? That's so much of your income is going to that, and nobody gets credit for it.
Hudson found rentreporters.com, a company that reports rent to TransUnion and Equifax. Your landlord just needs to confirm you paid rent.
He said once a month they send him an email saying, hey, are you good to, are they good to go? Did they pay their rent? And he just clicked yes or no.
Rent Reporters charges a one-time fee of $95 plus $9.95 a month. Hudson said her score went up 32 points, saving money on her mortgage interest in the long run.
If you look at your interest rate over the next 30 years or 15 years or however many years you're financing, that's hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Usually over the course of 6 months, 6 to 9 months, you will start seeing that improvement occur.
Maitre Johnson with TransUnion said rent reporting also helps people who are credit invisible.
These are individuals who do not have a credit profile and have a score that's lower than 350.
But before you pay for any rent reporting service, find out how many credit bureaus it reports to, your total out-of-pocket cost, and ask if they include your prior rent payments.
If you're too afraid to buy right now because the market seems scary, at least get your foot in the door with starting some credit repairing so that when you are ready to buy, you've got a leg up, your score looks great.
Make sure you ask your apartment management company, too, if they offer a service like this. And mortgage companies like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac announced they're rolling out a reporting system that factors in rent payments. So make sure you ask a lender about that.
All right, super helpful as always. Thank you, Allison. At 12:16 on this Monday afternoon, let's take a live look outside. A beautiful day, but Lindsay, the traffic situation, not so great, huh?
Yeah, we've got a couple of issues out there, mainly due to construction. And I'll tell you what, this is the point where we get a nice day. Crews are going to be out in full force, getting as much done as possible.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you were traveling around the northeast side, you probably ran into a situation on Allisonville Road. That bridge over 465 is shut down, and it's going to stay shut down through Friday as they're doing work as a part of that big Clear Path 465 project. So here's a live look there. You're going to be rerouted. I would take 82nd Street over to I-69 and use that ramp system to access 465. So some trouble spots brewing up there. Also, this is a look on 465 on the east side at the Pendleton Pike exit. Looks like we've got some crews out there doing some electrical work or something, kind of blocking portions of that ramp system. Not causing much of an issue, but do keep that in mind if your travels take you to that side of town. Let's talk about the fact that it's beautiful outside, but we could really use some rain. So far for the month of June, we've only picked up 1.18 inches of rainfall. That ties for the 8th driest June so far on record. We still got a couple of days here, so we could use the rain, that's for sure. We're doing the opposite of that. We're bringing in drier air. This is our water vapor satellite imagery. Don't really show this all that often, but it really does a good job of demonstrating where this pocket of dry air is and the fact that it's really impacting most of central Indiana at this point, which is why it feels so good outside. We've got the sunshine as you look live over the skyline and a temperature that is now on the upward trend, 76 under that sunny sky and a dew point of 44. It really doesn't get much better than that this time of year. Over the next several hours, we're going to keep the sunshine going. Temperatures will trend back upward into the upper 70s. A little below average. We should be in the mid-80s for highs at this point in the season, but we'll take it. Not a bad one even as we head into the evening tonight as well. Something to keep in mind, though, the UV index is going to be in a very high category, a 9 out of 11. So if you are going to spend extended amounts of time outdoors today, make sure you're remembering that SPF 30 or above and reapplying every couple of hours. 79 later today here in Indy. We're in Greencastle, same deal. We've got the low 80s for the southern tier of the state. And then as we headed to the evening tonight, Temperature's going to drop back to the 70s for your grillcast. And these numbers I just love. This is going to be one of those opportunities where we can save some money on our energy bill as temperatures outside fall into the 50s. Going to be a very pleasant start to the day tomorrow. Another round of sunshine and really a copy and paste forecast as we get into our Tuesday. A 57 in the morning, back into the low 80s for highs, perhaps a degree or two warmer than today, but everyone's going to be feeling pretty good for your Tuesday. We also got a low dew point temperature again tomorrow, still going to be in the 40s. Now, as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, that will rise a bit, but still not talking too terribly muggy. That's not going to happen until Friday, but also Friday is going to be our next rain chance. So from here on out, at least through Thursday, temperatures will just continue that upward trend. 91 sunny and hot Thursday, 92 with late day storms on Friday. A few scattered storms possible as we start the holiday weekend. And then it's going to be that typical summertime weather pattern where we get hot in the afternoon, could see a few pop-up storms, and that chance will continue into the 4th of July next Monday.